Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a lovely Thai green curry. We're not going to cook in a rice today. I have some rice. We see how it goes. If this is the first time you're watching this channel, just to let you know you're welcome. My name is Linden Houston. Welcome to Linden Houston Cooking. And I'm going to take you through the process. Here I just have some chicken. I have it seasoned, ready to go in the oven. So I'm just going to get this sorted out. I just wash my hand. Sorted out. Those there, I'm just going to put them in the oven. And then we start our process. Just waiting a couple more minutes. And then we'll start the ball rolling. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Couple minutes till get a couple more people logged on. Journey with Jackie. Welcome. Daniela, welcome. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, guys, is just gonna pop him straight in the oven. So now it's time to set up and start prepping for the chicken. Here I'm gonna use a red cutting board for the meat because I'm gonna start prepping up the meat. Today, I'll be using some chicken breasts today. So I'm just gonna cut them as a chicken breast I'm gonna use today. I'm just gonna set it properly that you all can see what's going on. The reason why I put this trouser or towel underneath this is to secure the board that it doesn't slide. So as I said before, what I'm gonna do, I'm using chicken breast today because this easier to cook. So I'm gonna take you all through the pork process. So that's a chicken breast there I'm using. Okay, so we're all set So now we're gonna step on it now. Make sure everything lined up properly. So what I'm gonna do, the chicken breasts, I'm gonna dice them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start dice the chicken breasts. The other day when I cooked the red chicken curry, I use leg meat. Tastes good also, but it's personal preference. So let's go ahead and dice them the size you wish to dice them. So this one is gonna be easy and it's very simple to cook. Normally work with this Thai chef called Jumbo. The only thing Jumbo, he doesn't season his meat, but you know, I like to season everything. So I'm just gonna season the meat when I finish dice them up. Welcome to the channel, everyone. And the next thing is this a little bit easier to cook. And normally when you're cooking this dish, I see people saute the meat before. Don't saute the meat before because it's just gonna get tough. Just gonna pop this in the sink. Okay, so the next thing what we're gonna do, we're gonna change cutting board for the time being. Still leave this there. So I have my cutting board all set up with all my herbs that I'm gonna use. I'm using this in the jar. That's a Thai, red Thai, green Thai paste. You can make your own, take a little bit more time. But if you buy this, you can get this probably in your local supermarket. I have here some fresh coriander. If you're gonna cook any Thai meal and you don't have coriander, don't start, just leave it alone. So here I have the chicken. I'm gonna season it first. I'm just using some all-purpose that I made up for myself. You know, whatever you think you like on it. You can just put salt and pepper if you want, personal preference. But what I'm doing here, I'm gonna just get some seasoning on this. Just giving my hands a bit of wash. And the next thing what you can do, if you're home, to speed up the process, if you're home and you know you're cooking it for your kids, if they're adult, I'm going to show you what you can do, because what we need to do now, we need to start our liquid going. And while the liquid going, we're going to prepare our vegetable. We're going to prep the vegetable. So what I will do, I will just switch the camera on a little bit there, that you see exactly what I'm doing. So with here I have some coconut milk. I'm going to put the coconut milk straight in. Just buy good quality. But with that, I'm going to add some water to it. So at the moment we're working on our liquid, our sauce. Yeah, so it looked like a lot in this, but it's not a lot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start season this. Me personally, this is just my twist. I put a bit of all-purpose in that. Soy, that's a must. Bit of soy. And we have a lemongrass. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our chicken to this. So spread it out a bit, because we want this to, it's gonna start boil. I will have kind of half cover it, but I haven't finished season this yet. So the next ingredients we have a bit of brown sugar. We're gonna put the brown sugar in. We're gonna put our Thai paste in. You probably need all of this because this is a local brand. So probably all of this. One of the best one I've tasted is one at Wing Yip here in the UK. Then we're gonna add chili flakes in. If you have fresh chili, go ahead and add it. But please do remember, each time you want to start boiling, remember to taste it. I'm just gonna add a little bit of sea salt on this and just some black pepper. But remember, this is just the starting process of you preparing this particular meal. The next thing what I'm gonna do is garlic. I need probably about 2 cloves of garlic in this. While you're doing this, keep a high on your pan, because sometimes you know, it can boil over. So just make sure keep a high on it. So I'm just going to get like a wooden spoon to use in this pot. So I'm just going to have a look at it. And have you noticed the chicken start to change color? You know, just give it a stir. And the reason why I take the pot off is because it's coconut milk. So, you know, it have a tendency, if you cover it, it's going to just boil over. So I'm just going to leave it there, let it kind of cook through. So we're going to get our garlic crush. So because I want to catch that flavor early, it's not really too early to add your garlic. The next thing what I'm going to work on now, I'm going to start dicing like my vegetable. So as you're seeing it start, we're going to start giving a taste. Yeah, because you want to catch a flavor. So we're going to taste it a bit. Wow. The rest of season, the paste, I'm going to add the paste in. So far, it's coming on lovely. Remember to give it a taste ever so often. If you think it need a little bit more chili, feel free to do so. Just add a bit more chili flakes to it or whatever you have. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to work on cut some vegetable up. If I need more onion, I will just add it. So with this particular dish, we're not going to cut our onion too small. I'm just cutting them like this. So it starts boiling now, and there's a reason I don't want. If you do cover it, if you're cooking it, don't cover it the pot right over, because it depends on the pot you're using and the amount of liquid in it, and it's coconut milk. You don't want it to boil over. So at the moment now, I'm just prepping my vegetables. So I'm just sorting out the onion. And by the way, don't use red onion in this. Otherwise, it will leach out and it's going to look a bit different. So I'm using peppers, and I have a courgette and some corn, and definitely fresh coriander. But the coriander, we're going to put the coriander last to trap that lovely flavor. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Journey with Jackie. Welcome. Debbie, Daniela, welcome. So I'm just cutting like bite-size dice. That's how I'm cutting it. Then we have the courgette. This is washed already. Probably won't need this lemongrass because I already put a lemongrass in it already. So I have a courgette here. Normally you can use baby corn, but I just have some corn. This is frozen corn I'm using. You can use it. Tastes as good anyway. So these are the vegetables, and the reason why I'm going to put these last, because you don't want, never let your vegetable cook before your meat. But But when you do that, shows that you don't know what you're doing. So I already have all my flavor locked in. So now I'm gonna use a different spoon. So I'm gonna add the corn now. Always remember, just keep tasting until you get that flavor to how you want it. So I'm gonna put the onion in. The next thing what I'm gonna do now, I will be checking the chicken if it cooked. Because you know, once the chicken cooked, you're good to go. You can just move on. So the chicken almost there, but because I want it really tender, I'm gonna add the rest of peppers in. If you notice, I'm using a shallow pan and it's already full. So I'm gonna add the rest of veggie. This is courgette I'm adding. So that cook very fast anyway. And please do, when you're cooking this, try to adjust the heat how you want it, meaning the spiciness. If you like it hot, I like mine just all right. You know, a couple dash of chilies, and I'm good to go. So with this now, I'm not gonna cover it, because if I do cover that, it's gonna go over. So I'll go up a little bit more, let you see what's really cooking. So for the time being, this is the fresh coriander. I'm just gonna cut them. I like to cook with a lot of fresh herbs. So I'm just giving it a bit of turn. So once these vegetables cook, you can have them al dente if you want, personal preference. Now with this, if you need a little bit more body, you can leave it as it is, or you can just add at the end, just add some cornstarch. Depends on who you're cooking it for. So once this finished, what I'm gonna do, I'll probably have it with a little bit of rice, and I'm gonna show you, although I do it in the other video, how I do my rice. And this is all personal preference. So how I do the rice here, I just turn the camera around. How I do the rice is, while you have that there, I put some butter in one of the mold. And if you have rice, let's go ahead. We're gonna fill this with rice. We're just gonna pop it in the microwave. You can cook some fresh rice, but I have this which I cook already. I'm just showing you how you can serve it up and let it look nice. You can either have this on the side or just warm it and keep it in the middle in the thing. So that's how we do it. So this almost finished. So I'm not gonna bother to put the lid on. If I put the lid on, it's already boiling over. So we don't need this anymore. So with this, you can just pop this in the microwave to warm. So the next thing what I'm gonna do now, I will get, just to make it with a bit more body, because normally you can let it boil until it reduces. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a bit of body to this. You don't have to, it's personal preference, but I just want it with a bit more. This is just some corn flour. I'm just adding just to give it a little bit of body. So basically we're just thickening a bit. And within a couple of minutes, it's good to go. As you've seen, lovely body it have already. So okay, so this now is good to go. And what we need to do now, I'm gonna sprinkle some of the herbs in this. So this is a must. Once you cook in this type of dish, you have to have coriander. Otherwise, don't start it. Just leave it alone. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Peter from Jamaica. Welcome, Peter. Journey with Jackie. Welcome. Daniela, welcome. David, Carlita, welcome. Welcome, everybody. So that's the finished product. So I'm going to show you how you can plate this up and let it look lovely. We're going to take it on a different level. So here I have some rice. It's already cooked. Put it in the microwave. You know, this dish served with rice. It's very hot, so I'm just gonna quickly put it in here, turn it over like this. So that's how we're gonna do it. You will need a ladle in this. So I'm just gonna show you. I come to this side and show you how we execute this beautiful dish. So after you have your rice in your bowl here, you know, you can use whatever rice you want, but I'm using basmati. So that's how we're doing. I'm serving this into, you know, a deep bowl. That's a lovely Thai dish. Next thing, what we're gonna do, bit of fresh coriander over it. And this rice, just remove that. And then that's your lovely Thai green curry dish ready to go. You know, and this is how you can serve it. This is how beautiful it is. So you just get your spoon and tuck in. Just let me know what you think about this. If you like it, if this video of any help to you guys, and if this is the first time visiting this channel, please do remember, like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. You know, just gonna put bit of coriander on top of that and finish him off. So that's the world record Thai green curry. Lovely dish. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support and your love and your positive comment. You know, thank you for everything. Peace out.